innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Our loving God, we bring your presence with us. We speak your compassion, your grace, your mercy, and we ask you to share your gift of peace. We acknowledge your power over all that will be spoken, thought, decided, and done throughout the day. Lord, when we are confused, guide us. When we are discouraged and losing hope, energize us. May the work that we do and the way we do it bring faith, joy, and a smile to all that we come in contact with today. Bless our family, our home, our nation. May truly care for the earth and the community of life as we try to promote your dream for justice and liberation. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Sa kahit taas ang makita mo katauhan, kugihan o kasaligan. Dagman o pobre, tanan gusto mo silbi, makikbatok sa kaaway mo, barok sa pagsulay, makikbiso uban sa hiniusa. Kusog Panabo, ikaw ang garfafo. Panabo, ang paraiso. Imong pangalan, di ko higalitan, hangtod sa kahangturan. Panabo, Panabo, Panabo.
Nak, gising na. May online class ka pa.
Anong oras na ba? Oo, Nay! Gagayak na! Alas 7 na pala, sikat ng araw andyan na. Inahanda ang sarili sa panibagong umaga. Sabay lubos na latagantay,
Oh, kain ka muna, anak.
ako'y talagang excited na. Auto-click agad sa link at ready for login na. Ayan! Connecting na! Good morning, sir! Di akalain kahit ganito ang sitwasyon natin sa pandemyang ito. Alam natin ang katotohanan, edukasyon ay may solusyon. Magpapatalo sa lahat kung may solusyon na nakaangat. Ano bang hinihintay? Halina at sumabay. Bubuhayin ang bukas, problema'y lilipas, kinabukas ay itaas. Handang isip, handang bukas.
Ma, paano yan? Isa na yung laptop natin. Anong gagamitin ni Bunso?
Okay lang yan, nakausap ko ng teacher niya. Magmo-module na lang daw siya. Pwede niya pa rin pagpatuloy ang kanyang pag-aaral.
Ay, salamat. Buti nilang at may ibang pagpipilian.
Itong araw-araw ng mga panibagong gawain. Bilang mga estudyante, kailangan naming intindihin.
Naku po! Nawawala ang internet! Sir, present po!
O sige na, galingan mo dyan ha. Tutulungan ko mga kapatid mo sagutan ng mga modules.
Buksan ang isipan, mabibigo pero hindi susuko. Alam natin ang katotohanan, edukasyon ay may solusyon.
Magpapatalo ka sa lahat kung may solusyon na nakaangat. Ano bang hinihintay? Halina at sumabay. Bubuhayin ang bukas, problema'y lilipas, kinabukas ay itaas. Handang isip, handang bukas. Para sa lahat, kinatatakutan ng bata't matanda. Kahit anong profesyon mo pa, basta malawang pag-isip, laging handa. Stay at home, work from home is your normal. Wash your hands, sanitize para safe ka. Alam kong maraming diskarte ang mga Pinoy, di magpapahulian pa ba? Matatag, magaling at determinado, hindi susuko makamit ang tropeyo. Ano pa iyong estado sa buhay ay mananalo, estudyante Pinoy ka, makakayanan natin to.
Buksan ang isipan, mabibigo pero hindi susuko. Alam natin ang katotohanan, edukasyon ay may solusyon.
Oh, anak! Kumusta? Anong resulta?
Kamay, sakit. Yes, Nay! Pasado ako!
Magpapatalo sa lahat kung may solusyon na nakaangat. Ano bang hinihintay? Halina at sumabay. Halina at sumabay. Sisikatin ang araw, problema'y lilipas, kinabukas ay itaas.
Edukasyon sa Pilipinas, handang isip, handang bukas.
innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Hello world! Magandang umaga Pilipinas! Maayong buntag Mindanao! Mabuhay Panabo City! Welcome na naman po sa ika-11 araw ng pagsasahimpapawid ng ating pong TV Aralan, Handang ISIP, Handa Bukas. Ito pa rin po ang TV-based instruction program ng Division of Panabo City. Of course, we would like to greet everyone a good morning, most especially to our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynante A. Solitario, SESO 6, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Febigay L. Repamonte, together with our CID Chief, Dr. Januario Iyamota, and our SGOD Chief, Dr. Ailen B. Año-Nuevo. Good morning also to all our education program supervisors. At the same time, at ganun din po sa aming mga public schools district supervisors na kasalukuyan pong nanonood ngayon. At sa lahat po ng ating mga school administrators sa 61 paaralan ng ating pong sangay, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. And of course, sa mga guro po natin na patuloy na tumatakilik at nanonood sa pagsasahipapawid ng ating TV Aralan, magandang buhay din po sa inyo. At welcome nga po dahil ito po ang pilot episode week ng ating pong junior high school lessons na ibibigay po sa atin ng San Vicente National High School ng mga teachers para po sa lahat ng junior high school students sa buong division. Kaya po inaanyayahan ang lahat po ng ating mga punong guro, ganun din po ang lahat ng mga kaguruan na nag-handle po ng junior high school sa lahat po ng paaralan dito sa SDO Panabo City na tumutok po at manood sa ating pong pagsasahimpapawid ngayong week na ito. Dahil mga junior high school lessons sa iba't ibang asignatura at iba't ibang grade level mula grade 7 hanggang grade 10 ang mapapanood po ninyong mga leksyon. At napakaswerte nga po natin dahil pinaunlakan po ng San Vicente National High School ang ating pag-anyaya para sa kanila na magsilbi o makapagbigay ng mga pilot episodes para po sa junior high school. We would like also to recognize DepEd TV together with the teacher broadcasters and all the production team of DepEd TV dahil sila po ay magiging partner natin ngayon with the lesson presentations together with the teacher presenters ng San Vicente National High School. Of course, binabati ko po ang lahat ng ating mga kaguruan dyan sa San Vicente National High School at sa lahat po ng technical team, sa bumubuo ng production team, good morning po sa inyong lahat. And of course, to the school in charge, Madam Arlen Humamoy, good morning po Madam at maraming salamat po sa pagtanggap ng hamon. Ngayon nga po, araw na ito napaka-special din, dahil makakasama natin ang dalawa sa mga hosts po, pinakamagagaling na host ng ating pong division dito sa SDO Panabo City. At mamaya makikilala natin sila at abangan niyo po yan dahil sila po ang makakasama niyo sa long week na pilot episode ng junior high school po natin. And of course, binabati ko rin po at pinapasalamatan din at hindi makalimutang banggitin ang Salvacion Elementary School na mamaya din po ay magsasahimpapawid sila para po sa special na portion natin at ito, i-reveal ko na sa inyo, andoon po mismo, live sa kanilang studio mamaya, ang ating Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Solitario, para po sa kanyang segment na Take and Talk with SDS Ray. Ayan, abangan po ninyo yan lahat dahil napaka-exciting po ng ating gagawin dyan sa segment na yan. At makakasama din natin dyan yung mga special guests po natin na kung saan makakapanayam po mismo ng ating mahal na tagapamanihalang pansangay. Kaya sa lahat po ng nanonood sa amin, wag na po natin itong patagalin. Tayo po ngayon ay live na live sa social media accounts ng ating pong SDO Panabo City, sa Facebook Live, DepEd Panabo City, at sa YouTube channel po, DepEd Panabo City. Live and alive din po tayo sa Channel 1 ng Panabo Cable Satellite Television, owned by, and we would like also to greet good morning and thanks to Sir Alex Navarro, to Sir James Chu, and to Ma'am Alexandra Chu for giving us the opportunity to air simultaneously in the television through your cable. Thank you so much. At sa lahat po na bumubuo ng TV Aralan together with my team, with our overall technical director, Sir Tyrone Duhali with our overall floor director, PSDS Sir Michael De Asis. Ito po muli ang TV Aralan, Handang Isip, Handa Bukas.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Good day, everyone. Good day, Panabo City. Ako po si Teacher Jerica.
Maayong adlaw sa tanan, maayong adlaw, syudad sa Panabo. Ini si Sir Al, live here at San Vicente National High School. This is TV Aralan, Handang Isip, Handa Bukas.
Magandang umaga po sa iyo, sir, at sa lahat ng ating mga viewers, lalong-lalo na sa ating students, parents and guardians, at pati rin mga teachers dito sa Division ng Panabo City.
And speaking of students, ma'am, I know na-miss nyo na ang pagtuturo ng inyong mga guro. Kaya today, you will be watching video lessons courtesy of DepEd TV.
Yes, sir, and we should be very thankful to the Department of Education for their unending effort in finding ways to continue the education of our learners in today's new normal.
That's right. Iba't ibang pamamaraan ng pagdi-deliver ng lessons ang ating matutunghayan at isasagawa upang may patuloy lamang ang paghahati ng dekalidad na edukasyon para sa ating kabataan dito sa Panabo City.
Tama po yan. And today we are very blessed because we are given this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to deliver the lessons live na live. Yes, we are live here po sa ating Facebook page, the Schools Division of Panabo City, at pati rin sa ating YouTube channel, and also here at Panabo Satellite Cable Channel 1. Yes po, live and live here po. And speaking of, we would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge personalities for their initiative and support in making the TV Aralan possible.
First, we have the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynante A. Solitario Celso Sainz.
Our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Fetigay Elmer Camonte.
Our Curriculum Implementation Division Chief, Dr. Januario Yamota.
Our Schools Governance and Operations Chief, our Division Chief, Dr. Eileen B. Anyanuevo.
The Public Schools District Supervisors.
Our Education Program Supervisors.
And special thanks to our PSDS Sir Michael De Asis.
Together with our Division ICT Coordinator, Sir Tyrone Duhali.
Special greetings to our PASHA President Sir Manuel Maneja.
And also our Division DLDM Coordinator, kinagawin po itong Mark C. ng Panabo City. Yes po, this is our Sir June Aguilon. Now, we also have the TV Aralan Technical and Production Team.
And SBNHS Subject Coordinators and the School in Charge of San Vicente National High School, Madam Aralan A. Humamos.
Yes, nagpapasalamat po kami sa kanilang lahat. And partner.
O diba? Who would have thought na ang teachers na makikita nyo lang sa classrooms before, makikita nyo na rin live sa TV. Coverage natin sa Facebook at YouTube. Talagang basta maestro at maestra, artista.
Yes, and aside from that, sir, hindi kami aayaw sa mga pagsubok para sa bata at para sa bayan. And to tell you, special greetings po pala kay Sir Manuel Esperanza, the PASHA President po. Hi, sir. Happy viewing po sa inyo, sir. And then, ayan, that's right. So, junior high school students, we all have the reasons to be very excited for today's episode.
Of course. I know excited na ang lahat, pero paunawa lang namin sa inyo, dear students, ng mga lessons na tatalakayin mamaya ay galing sa inyong self-learning modules to be delivered by the teacher broadcasters mula sa DepEd TV from different grade levels, grade 7 to grade 10.
Yes, sir, and we are hoping na marami kayong matututunan today mula sa iba't ibang video lessons na inyong matutunan. And at the same time, pati na rin sa mga teacher presenters na makakasama natin mamaya sa inyong pagpapalalim sa inyong natutunan.
And before we start, students, prepare your modules, papers and pen and other things you need. For us to start, let's welcome our first teacher presenter, Ma'am Lovely Chain Vergara.
We will be right back.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Alright, good morning, Ma'am Love.
Good morning, Sir Al.
Excited na ako para sa lessons natin today. But how are you feeling right now?
Oh my gosh, I feel so nervous. Di ba pala pag nasa sa TV, di ba? Oh my
Of course,
gosh, it's my first time. And yet, I am so excited to experience a totally different setup of delivering learning.
Oo nga naman, bagong-bago ang lahat ng matitikman natin ngayon sa araw na ito. May I ask, how many years of experience have you already rendered in service, ma'am?
Well, I started last 2014. So, I've been in teaching industry for 6 wonderful years.
Alright, so mahaba-habang experience din po pala. Pero if you were to compare, how's your experience with the new normal setup?
Oh my gosh, today's new normal setup is quite challenging in my part, Sir Al. It's because there are times that I cannot communicate with my learners because others do not have internet connection, load, or even gadgets.
Oo nga naman, hindi lahat may access sa mga ganyang bagay. Pero, how are your preparations naman? Since we are already live here on TV, what are your preparations para maging successful yung presentation natin ngayon?
Of course, I woke up early.
Yun nga.
And I did the DIY makeup.
Wow!
Yeah. And then, of course, I prepared the slides that should be presented today well.
Okay. So, tingin ko naman, napapaghandaan talaga natin yung mga presentations natin today. And I'm also very much excited para sa mga makikita natin sa TV. Again, yung mga students kasi natin, matagal na nilang hindi nakikita yung teachers nila. They're pretty excited na talaga pagdating dyan. Gusto na makita yung ganito ba namang aurahan ng teachers, di ba?
Of course, Sir Al.
Yun nga. So, with regards to our presentation today, ma'am, sino po ba yung partner natin na makikita natin sa ating lessons?
Okay, Sir Al, it is a great pleasure for me to present to you with pride and honor the teacher presenter from DepEd TV, Mamutya PV Stan from Quezon City.
Alright. So, makikita na natin students, si Ma'am Mutya, siya yung partner ni Ma'am Love para sa kanyang lessons for today. So here we go. I'm so excited and let's start watching our video lesson.
Hello there, grade 7 learners. This academic year is definitely a phenomenal one, and I can't wait to witness how awesome you'd be. Welcome to our English class, where there will be a lot of fun, learning, and with challenges along the way. But you don't have to worry, because I'll be here for you. This is Mamucha, and I gotcha! Have you ever encountered a set of patterns and wondered what the next sequence would be? Just like this sample. Focus your attention on these figures, and on your notebook, I'd like you to draw the fourth figure that matches this pattern. What do you think comes next in this pattern? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it. Are you ready to show your answers? What's your answer now, class? Any guess, or you truly figured it out? Time to reveal the correct answer. Cuomo, you got it right. Well then, congratulations! You did great, and for that, you have earned a star. Here is another example. Take a look at this pattern. It's a bit harder this time, but I know you can get it. Trust yourselves, class. Again, I'll give you 5 seconds to figure it out. Time is up, class. Come on, show me your answers. Awesome, you got it right. Here is the answer. Sending another star to all those who got the correct answer. Well done, class. How did you come up with your answers? What's your strategy in solving them? Do you have an idea on what our lesson will be for today? You're right. It's all about analogy. Today, we will develop your critical thinking skills. by analyzing and completing analogies. At the end of this episode, here are your key takeaways. Identify analogy and its basic types. Supply words or expressions that complete analogy. Write an example of analogy. And decide on the various benefits of seeing connections between words, terms, and concepts. Also, you will be receiving badges for every correct answer. So wait for my cue and keep on collecting them. Are you ready? Well then, kindly bring out your self-learning module, your pen, and notebook. So class, what is analogy? An analogy shows the relationships between words. It states the likeness between two things that are otherwise unlike. Analogies may enable one to learn new words by recognizing the relationship between words. Example: English, language; mathematics, arithmetic. This example vividly shows the connection between English and language and mathematics and arithmetic. English is basically a subject that is focused on language, while mathematics deals primarily with arithmetic or numbers. The double colon is used to split the analogy into two parts. The first part is the left-hand side of the double colon, English, language, while the second part is the right-hand side, mathematics, arithmetic. Keep in mind that the first set of words presents a relationship that is the same or alike as the second set of words. One possible way to read or verbalize an analogy is like this sample. English is to language as mathematics is to arithmetic. It's simple, right? I'm sure you are excited to answer exercises on analogy, but I'm here to help you further identify its types. So sit back and follow me, and we're still on the same page of your self-learning module. Analogies have varied types, such as synonyms. These are words possessing the same meaning. This has something to do with ideas that are alike or similar. Let's study this sample. Happy, joyful, pretty, beautiful. In this sample, happy is synonymous or having the same meaning with joyful, as pretty has the same meaning with beautiful. Antonyms. These are words opposite to each other in terms of meaning. Example: huge, tiny; hot, cold. Huge means big and tiny means small. This pair has an opposite meaning. The same thing applies to the second set in the right-hand side. Hot has a meaning that is not the same or totally opposite from the meaning of cold. This is antonym of analogy. Part and whole is where several objects comprise or make up a group. Example: heart, circulatory; lungs, respiratory. In this sample, heart is a part of our circulatory system, while our lungs are part of our respiratory system. Characteristics. This mostly comprise of description of items. Example: scientist, smart; board eraser, dusty. This analogy offers the person or item to be described, followed by its description, or vice versa. In the sample, a scientist is described as smart and a board eraser is described as dusty. Object, purpose, or function. This shows what a certain object is for or explains its use. Example: keyboard, type; stove, cook. A keyboard is used to type or to encode, while a stove is used to cook. Cause and effect. This is an analogy when one word is the source of some action. and the other word is the result or consequence. For example, study, graduate, hard work, success. In this set, when one studies, the more likely he will graduate, and when one shows hard work, he would likely succeed in his life. All right, I'm sure you are ready to answer our learning task. So, let's go! Get ready for English Mood Challenge. When I say Mood Challenge, you'll say accepted. Let's try. Mood Challenge! Great! Now, I need you to identify the appropriate word to complete the analogy by choosing the letter of the correct answer. Write your answers on your notebook. Number 1. Happy, cheerful, blank, allow. What will complete the analogy? A. Ban, B. Forbid, C. Permit, or D. Prohibit. And the correct answer is C. Permit. And this is a synonym analogy because the set of words have the same meaning. Number 2. Batangas Port, Seaport. Naiya, blank. What is the correct answer? Letter A, airbed. Letter B, airport. Letter C, airplane. Or letter D, airmail. And the answer is B, airport. And this is a characteristic analogy, for it describes or talks more about the places mentioned. Number 3, hold, blank, mend, break. What will complete the analogy? A. Carry, B. Clasp, C. Drop, D. Grasp. Easy peasy. You're right. It's letter C, drop. And it is an analogy by antonym because they both have the opposite meanings. You're doing great, class. We're halfway there. Number 4, teacher, school, priest, blank. A. Church, B. Market, C. Road, D. Court. What is the correct answer? You are fantastic. You're correct. It's letter A, church. And it is a part-whole analogy. A teacher is a part of the school and a priest is a part of the church. Number 5, pencil, write, meter stick, blank. A. Calculate, B. Count, C. Measure, D. Weigh. What will complete the analogy? And again, you are right. It's letter C, measure, and it is a function analogy. A pencil is used to write, while a meter stick is used to measure. Did you notice the pattern? Great. And for the last item, number 6, careless, accident, careful, blank. A. Danger, B. Disaster, C. Disorder, or D. Safety. You are awesome. It's letter D, safety. And this is a cause-effect type of analogy. Because if you'll be careless, especially on the road, there is a possibility for an accident. On the other hand, if you'll exercise carefulness, the more likely you will be safe. Great! Thank you and congratulations! for responding to Mud Challenge. And for that, you will receive your first badge. Well done! Are you ready for more? Well then, I give you extra Mud Challenge. Mud Challenge! Complete each analogy by supplying the missing word. Choose your answers from the options and write your answers on your notebook. Number 1. Bicycle is to cyclist, as airplane is to blank. You're right, it's pilot. Number 2. Twins is to two, as quadruplets is to blank. You got it again. It's 4. Number 3. Cat is to kitten, as goat is to blank. Fantastic. The answer is kid. Number 4. Courage is to fearless, as a mercy is to blank. What's your answer? Yes, it's compassion. Number 5. Lion is to pride, as fish is to blank. And you're absolutely right. It's cool. This is getting so exciting. So let's continue answering more learning tasks. But first, here's your second acquired badge. Congratulations! This time, get ready for extra Mud Challenge. Mud Challenge! Identify the missing words to complete the analogies. This time, there will be no more choices, so think harder. Write your answers on your notebook. Good luck. Bird, blank. Fish, swim. And the answer is fly. Water, liquid. Rock, blank. Answer is solid. Astronomer, telescope. Blank, stethoscope. The answer is doctor. Wheel, bike. Anchor, blank. Answer is ship. Wisdom, ignorance. Blank, pessimism. The answer is optimism. And that is the end of our extra Mud Challenge. You're starting to impress me, my awesome grade 7 learners. And for that, you truly deserve your third badge. Keep on collecting them. Are you ready to claim your fourth badge? Well then, get ready for the Super Extra Mud Challenge. Mud Challenge! Let's get it on. Identify the missing words to complete the analogies. Then, translate the analogies into sentences. Write your answers on your notebook. The answer is sleeping. And the sentence form is kitchen is to cooking as bedroom is to sleeping. The answer is to body. The sentence form is Shampoo is to hair as soap is to body. The answer is bird. The sentence form is branches is to tree as feathers is to bird. The answer is crime. The sentence form is lawyer is to case as police is to crime. And the answer is hide. And the sentence form is show is to reveal as conceal is to hide. Congratulations, class! You truly did great today. Here is your 4th badge. Thank you and job well done on accepting my mood challenges for today. And because you stayed until the end, here is your bonus 5th badge. Right up next is your assignment. Don't forget about our discussion a while ago. Please prepare to take a photo of this task or refer to your self-learning module and turn it to the next page. This is my mood challenge for you, off the air. Mood challenge! Complete the analogies by identifying the missing items. Write the letters of the answers on your notebook. Let's see if you can gain more badges next time. That's all for now. On the next episode, we'll explore and further discuss analogies. All that and more only here on DepEd TV. This has been Mamutya, and I definitely gotcha. See you again in our next English Mood Challenge. Bye!
Laging handa! Laging handa! Baha tagtuyot, sunog, lindol, bagyo, mga kalamidad na likas sa ating mundo. Napapahamak ang buhay at kabuhayan, kaya naman kailangan ng paghandaan.
Maging handa, maging alerto, tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging
sa di inaasahang oras.
Kaya naman hindi na dapat hintayin. Unahan na habang di pa natataranta.
Maging handa, maging alerto.
Tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya
Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat nang maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat nang maging laging handa. Suriin mo mabuti ang iyong kapaligiran. Saan ka ba nakatira? Diyan ba ay bumabaha? Tuwing gamot pagkain, kumot pang sindi, first aid kit, mga gamit panligtas ng buhay dapat mabitbit. At sakaling lumindol o sumabog ang bungkan, meron bang madadaanan palayo sa kasawian? Panahon na ay malupit at ang hangin hagupit. Mabuti na lang na tayo ay laging nakahanda. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat nang maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat nang maging laging handa.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Education with the support of World Vision Development Foundation.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
A comprehensive discussion about analogy. Did you understand today's lesson, students? For those who got 5 badges, congratulations! And for those who got 4 badges in the row, you're doing great. Keep going. To sum up what Mamo Cha discussed earlier, here are the things to remember. Analogy. It shows the relationships between words. It states the likeness between two things that are otherwise unlike. Double colon. It is used to split the analogy into 2 parts. The first part is the left-hand side of the double colon, while the second part is the right-hand side of the double colon. There are 6 types of analogy: synonyms, antonyms, part and whole, characteristics, object, purpose, function, and cause and effect. Synonyms. These are words possessing the same meaning. Example: obese is to fat, as to slender is to thin. Antonyms. These are words opposite to each other in terms of meaning. Example: poverty is to wealth, as to sickness is to health. Part and whole. Where several objects comprise or make up a group. Example: battery is to flashlight, as to flash drive is to computer. Characteristics. Mostly comprised of descriptions of items. Example: ice is to solid, as to fire is to hot. Object, purpose, or function. It shows what a certain object is for or explains its use. Example: hand is to touch, as to eyes is to see. Cause and effect. One word is the source of some action, and the other word is the result or consequence. Example: study, fast, as to hungry is to eat. And now, students, if you have questions regarding today's topic, you may write them down in the comment section. Go ahead. I'll be back later for an additional activity. Stay tuned.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
There you have it. Thank you so much, Ma'am Lovely, for giving us the wrap-up of today's lesson, which was delivered by our partner teacher broadcaster from GetEd TV, Teacher Mutiaki Vistal. I'm sure that our students from grade 7 learned a lot of our topic today, which was analogy.
Correct.
Yes, that's so true. Now, we are down with our post-video presentation question and answer portion, wherein I am going to read the questions sent to us by our students, being from the group chats per section, even the personal messages to the advisors, and even the comments from our Facebook and YouTube live feed, as well as the PM sent to us via our SPNHS official Facebook page. Now, ma'am, are you ready to answer the questions?
Yes,
Our
Michael.
That's so great to hear. Now, let me read the first question. It's a question from a student, grade 7 student, Ralph Cinco Condex. Now, this question is, what is the pattern in stating an analogy? The pattern, yes.
Okay, the pattern in stating an analogy goes like this, Ralph. Blank is to blank, as to blank is to blank. Example, nose is to smell, as to eyes is to see. That's it, Michael.
Well, I believe our students really understood that. You just simplified the pattern of stating the analogy. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, our next question came from Alicia Joyce E. Abanero. I believe this is a grade 7 student, right, ma'am?
I am not familiar with her.
Oh, okay. It's okay. But yes, let me read the question. Ma'am, are there other types of analogy aside from those mentioned earlier?
Yes, Michael. There are more types of analogy. Aside from those states, we also have geography, measurement, degree, and time.
Okay, but we already have a lot of types of analogy. Now, at this point in time, now to read another question. Here is a question from Angeli Galang Ramos. She said,
I think she is a parent. Yes, a parent of my student.
okay, wow, we have a very supportive parent here. Now, thank you so much. Hello po, happy viewing, Ma'am Angeli Galang Ramos. And here is the question. Paano, ma'am, kung hindi namin maintindihan yung lesson na nasa module? Ano ang nararapat gawin namin mga magulang?
Oh, thank you so much for your comment, Ma'am or Mrs. Ramos. Ma'am, kung meron po kayong lessons na hindi maintindihan, we are here po, the teachers, to assist and help our students. You may directly chat or text or call us po. Meron po silang contact number for me.
Yes.
Po. Or you may also dial the Santa National High School hotline number, which is 0961-798-5984. Salamat po.
Yes po. I would like to reiterate that we have the hotline po to our parents. You don't need to worry because you can definitely call or even text us via our hotline, which is 0961-798-5984. So huwag po yung kalimutan yung hotline na yan dahil yan po ang magiging gabay, parang magiging lifesaver niyo po.
Yes.
Sa mga questions na maaaring hindi niyo masagot. But don't worry, sasagutin po namin yan para sa bata at para sa bayan. That's so true. Now, I believe, yes, yun po yung mga questions sa ating mga live feed, mga comments, and even from the messages. Now, I believe meron ka pa pong ipapagawa sa ating mga
Yes,
students.
definitely, Ma'am Ida.
Yeah, so we are going to have a short break because later we're going to witness the parallel assessments given to us by Ma'am Lovely. Stay tuned.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
And now we are down to our parallel assessment. Students, are you ready? Kindly bring out your pen and paper. If Mamutya has mood challenge, I also have lovely analogies. Direction. Kindly identify the letter of the correct answer. You may write the letter of your choice on your paper, or you may post it on the comment section in our Facebook Live. Let's start. Lovely analogy number 1. Car is to blank as to ship is to boat. Car is to blank as to ship is to boat. A. Airplane. B. Truck. C. Automobile. D. Bicycle. Lovely analogy number 2. Black is to white, as to out is to blank. A. Again, black is to white, as to out is to blank. A. In. B. Above. C. For. D. Over. Lovely analogy number 3. Leaf is to tree, as to blank is to flower. Leaf is to tree, as to blank is to flower. A. Petal. B. Root. C. Branch. D. Fruit. Lovely analogy number 4. Nose is to blank, as to ear is to hear. Nose is to blank, as to ear is to hear. A. See. B. Tell. C. Touch. D. Smell. Lovely analogy number 5. Cold is to blank, as to hot is to burning. Cold is to blank, as to hot is to burning. A. Flaming. B. Freezing. C. Glowing. D. Flickering. Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1. Car is to blank, as to ship is to boat. The correct answer is letter C, automobile. Number 2. Black is to white, as to out is to blank. The correct answer is A. In. Number 3. Leaf is to tree, as to blank is to flower. The correct answer is letter A. Petal. Number 4. Nose is to blank, as to ear is to hear. The correct answer is letter D. Smell. Last number, number 5. Cold is to blank, as to hot is to burning. The correct answer is letter B, freezing. Okay. Congratulations, students who got 5 correct answers. And for that, I'll give you high five. High five na! Congratulations. Okay, this has been Ma'am Lovely Chain Alcazar Vergara from TV Aralan. Handang isip, handa bukas. Paalam!
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
All right, thank you so much, Ma'am Lovely Chain Vergara. That was a very interactive topic and a very interesting topic at the same time. And we also want to extend our gratitude to Ma'am Mutiapi Bistal from DepEd TV. And their topic is all about analogy.
Yes, that's so true, Parker. And we have really seen the live comments from our students. Wow, San Vicentians, you're really very participative. Marami talaga mga students na nag-comment. And we would like to tell everyone na meron kaming special prizes sa top 5 students na nakapagbigay ng correct answers. And you are going to receive your special prizes dahil of course, diba, watch implementers tayo. So una talaga, yung mga early birds talaga, the top 5 ang bibigyan namin ng prizes. You can just PM our official Facebook page sa SBNHS at ibibigay din namin or ipopost din namin sa aming page yung top 5 students namin mamaya after our live broadcast. Yes po. And yes, you can really see at sa aming mga live feed, ang dami-daming students na nagpo-comment sa correct answers. Grabe. Iba talaga ang mga San Vicentians. So, pati na rin sana partner yung mga students din from other schools, no? Sa susunod natin mga live broadcast, makakapagbigay din sila ng kanilang support sa ating TV Aralan. And kindly send your outputs or your answers on your respective GCs. Diba, isusulat ninyo yung mga answers, tapos pipicturean ninyo and send your pictures on your GC. So, mga sections ninyo. Yes, there you go.
Bilis-bilisan na yung pag-answer dyan, pagsagot, tapos send agad. Kasi nga, watch implementer tayo.
That's so truly and truly advocate time consciousness and honesty. There you have it.
And once again, please take down note of our hotline, San Vicente hotline. I guess it's already showing on the screen, somewhere around the screen.
Yes, and also have it here. It's your 961-798-5984. Once again, the number of our official SBNHS help desk is 0961-798-5984. This is truly a lifesaver for our parents kapag meron kayong mga confusions or may confusion sa mga bata sa kanilang mga topics, particularly sa ating mga modules. Now, at this point of time, we will we will be back for more.
Of course, babalik ulit tayo from her.
Yes, naman po. And then we will be back for a short break and we'll take it over to Circulatory.
All right.
Panatilihing malinis ang ating katawan. Resistensya natin ay dapat palakasin. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Palagi ang maghugas ng mga kamay gamit ang sabon at malinis na tubig. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Sa may sakit, ika'y dumistansya para di ka mahawa. Kung uubo at babahing, bibig at ilong iyong takpan. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, ating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Labanan ng COVID, kaya natin to.
Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, pumunta sa doh.gov.ph o sundan ang official DOH Facebook page.
Yes, nagbabalik po kami live na live. We're still live here at Panabo Satellite Cable Channel 1, our official Facebook page, the School Division of Panabo City, together with our YouTube live channel din po. Kaway-kaway dyan sa ating mga students. I know you are still tuning in sa ating mga live feeds, pati rin sa ating live coverage sa TV. Now, tapos na tayo sa English. Now, dumako naman tayo sa ating lingwahe, ang wikang Filipino. Of course, you should be very excited, class, dahil marami tayong makikita at marami tayong malalaman sa ating lesson for Filipino A. Now, ating matutunan ang ating teacher presenter for today, who is none other than Ma'am Decibel Dahan. We will be back in a while.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Yes, magandang buhay pa rin everyone at magandang buhay sa iyo, Ma'am Decibel.
Yes, ma'am, magandang buhay. Magandang umaga rin sa mga nanonood natin dyan, live na live. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Yes, napakaganda nga ng ating umaga at napakaganda niyo rin sa umaga nito, Teacher Des.
Maraming salamat. Of course, ikaw rin po, ma'am. Napakaganda mo.
Ay, maraming salamat din po. Maraming salamat sa aking sarili sa pagpapaganda. Yes po. And then, of course, we're done with our next topic, which is Filipino A. Now, bago tayo dumako sa ating presentation ng inyong video lesson po, may tatanungin lang po akong mga katanungan. Okay lang po ba?
Okay lang po.
Okay, so una kong katanungan po is, kumusta po ang iyong paghahanda sa pagiging teacher presenter for today?
Of course, since ako yung mag-represent ngayon, pinaghandaan ko talaga. And then, kagabi, natulog ako ng maaga, nagdasal, at higit sa lahat, pinaghandaan ko ng masyado itong presentasyon ko ngayong araw na ito para sa inyo lahat.
Yes, laging handa at laging handa talaga ang lahat ng teachers.
Handang-handa.
Yun,
kailangan.
Yes. Now, isang question pa po. Kumusta po yung pagiging teacher niyo po, pagiging guro sa ating new normal setup? May mga pagbabago ba? O ano?
Yes, meron talagang pagbabago. Since new normal po tayo ngayon, malaki po yung adjustment na ginagawa natin, mga guro. Pero kahit ganon, atin pa rin tinutugunan ang mga needs ng mga bata. Kasi meron tayong mga messengers, GCs, we always update our students sa kanilang pag-answer sa kanilang mga modules.
Napaka-importante po niya. Follow up kasi hindi nga natin sila nakikita face-to-face. So we only have virtual interaction with our students. So, napaka-importante ng ating internet connection. Napaka-importante. Pati na rin mga gadgets natin. Pero sige lang, magagawa ng paraan ng mga ating mga pagkukulang. Now, may question pa po ako. Sino po ba ang magiging partner natin ng teacher broadcaster?
Okay. Napakaswerte po natin at nagpapasalamat po tayo sa ating partner mula sa DepEd TV. Walang iba kundi si Ginoong Ronel B. Agoncillo Jr.
Okay, so tuloyan natin ang video presentation ng ating teacher broadcaster mula sa DepEd TV.
O ilaw, sa gabing malamig, Sasagutin kaya ng dalaga ang binata sa kanyang pangaharana? Aalamin natin yan dito sa DepEd TV. Pagbati Baitang 8, ako si Ginoong Ronel, ang inyong gurong makabayan sa wika at panitikan. Halina't patalasin ang utak, paalabi ng puso at pakilusin ng mga katawang lupa dahil tayo ay maglalakbay sa nakaraan upang malutas ang kasalukuyan at mapaghandaan ng hinaharap. Narito ang Filipino para sa Baitang 8, ang panitikang pambansa. Handa ka na bang maglakbay sa nakaraan? Tara na! Sino ito? Malalaman ang sagot mamaya. Noong nakaraang pagkikita, pinag-aralan natin ang iba't ibang uri ng karunungang bayan. Natatandaan mo po ba kung ano-ano ang mga ito? Sige nga at subukin natin. Piliin lang mula sa mga lumulutang na mga pagpipilian ang uri ng karunungang bayan na tinutukoy ko. Handa ka na ba? Simulan na natin. Una, anong uri ng karunungang bayan ang nagbibigay pangaral sa kabutihang asal, may sukat at tugma at gumagamit ng talinghaga? Ang tamang sagot ay salawikain. Ikalawa, anong uri ng karunungang bayan ang gumagamit ng talinghaga? Iilang salita o parirala lamang at may layong mapaganda ang pagpapahayag. Ang tamang sagot ay sawikain. Ikatlo, anong uri naman ng karunungang bayan ang nagbibigay ng libangang palaisipan sa pamamagitan ng pagsagot sa mga pinahuhulaang kadalasang may sukat at tugma? Ang tamang sagot ay bugtong. Ikaapat, ano naman ang uri ng karunungang bayan na nakagawi ang sambitin ng ating mga ninuno at nakatatanda bilang pangontra sa mga elemento ng kalikasan? Ang tamang sagot ay bulong. Ikalima, anong uri ng karunungang bayan ang may layong magturo ng kabutihang asal, may sukat at tugma, subalit tahasan at payak ang pagpapahayag? Ang tamang sagot ay kasabihan o kawikaan. Ika-6, anong uri naman ng karunungang bayan ang nasa anyong tuluyan o pasalaysay na gumigising sa isipan ng mga tao upang bumuo ng kalutasan sa isang suliraning inilahad ng nagpapahula? Ang tama at natitirang sagot ay palaisipan. Ilan ang naging puntos mo? Nakakuha ka ba ng 5 puntos? Kung gayon, magaling! Kung ikaw naman ay nahihirapan, maaari mong basahing muli at balikan ang paksa ng karunungang bayan sa iyong module. Uy! Ngayong araw ay nakatanggap tayo ng liham mula sa isa nating kaibigan. Tara, basahin natin. Ginoong Ronel, makabayang pagbati sa iyo. Ako ay sumusulat sa iyo upang humingi ng iyong tulong. Mayroon akong napupuso ang binibini at nais ko sana siyang haranahin. Maaari mo ba akong samahan upang matulungan? Sumasa iyo, Ginoong Felipe. Mga mag-aaral, tulungan nating mangharana ang aking kaibigan para sa kanyang napupuso ang binibini. o ilaw. Sa gabing malamig, wangis mo'y bituin sa langit. O aking irog, ang ganda mo'y parang sampagita. Sa rikit at pagkadalisay ay walang kapara. Sana all na lang talaga sa pagkamakata at matalinhaga ng binatang ito. Sagutin sana siya ng kanyang nililigawan. Pero tayo, suriin natin ang kanyang naging mga banat. Narinig natin sa aming pangaharana ang mga pahayag na, wangis mo'y bituin sa langit, ganda mo'y parang sampagita, sa rikit, pagkadalisay, walang kapara. Ang mga ito ay halimbawa ng matatalinhagang pahayag. Ang matatalinhagang pahayag ay ang naiibang paraan natin ng paglalarawan sa kondisyon, kalagayan, at pagpapahayag ng saloobin. Na itatago ang tunay na kahulugan o nagagamit ang iba't ibang tayutay upang mas maging mabulaklak ang pagkakalahad. Mayroon itong malalim na pakahulugan bukod pa sa literal na kahulugan nito. Isa ito sa mga katangian na ikinagaganda ng ating wika. Mababakas ang pagiging masining at magarbo ng ating wika sa paggamit ng matatalinhagang pahayag. Sumasalamin ito sa mga paniniwala, pamumuhay ng tao, pagpapahalagang pangkatauhan at kalagayang panlipunan at kapaligiran mula sa iba't ibang karanasan. Halimbawa, magdilang anghel. Ang Diyos ay nagsugo ng anghel upang maghatid ng mensahe sa kanyang mga propeta o alagad. Ang anghel ay nagsasabi ng pawang katotohanan at sadyang ang sinabi ay nagaganap o mangyayari. Kaya kapag sinabi ng isang tao na siya'y magdilang anghel, magkakatotoo ang kanyang winika. Di mag-aso ang kalan. Kung magluluto sa kalan na noon ay ginagamitan ng kahoy, ito ay nag-aaso o umuusok. Kung mahirap ang buhay ng isang tao, walang mailulutong pagkain kaya angkop ang pahayag dito na di mag-aso ang kalan. Buwaya sa katihan. Ang buwaya ay isang malaki at mapanganib na hayop na maaaring kumain ng tao o hayop. Kapag ito ay ginamit upang ilarawan ng isang tao, nangangahulugang siya'y ganid, sakim, matakaw sa salapi, at kahit na ang kapwa-tao'y nagigipit na, ay malaki pa rin ang hinihinging patubo sa pautang. Dahil sa wala ang taong ito sa tubig, angkop ang siya'y tawagin na buwaya sa katihan. Upang lubos mo pang maunawaan ng talinhaga, panoorin mo ang pagbasa ng tulang Ang Guryon ni Ildefonso Santos. Babasahin ito sa atin ng isang piling mag-aaral mula sa Caloocan National Science and Technology High School na si JB Magallanes. Sa pagtatapos ng kanyang pagbasa ay inaasahan kong makapagtala ka ng mga talinhagang maririnig mo mula sa tala. Mainam kung kumuha ka ng sulatang papel at panulat upang hindi mawaglit sa iyong isipan ang mga narinig na talinghaga.
Tanggapin mo, anak, itong munting guryon na yari sa patpat at papel de hapon. Magandang laruan, pula, puti, asul, na may pangalan mong sa gitna natin. Ang hiling ko lamang bago paliparin, ang guryon mong ito ay pakatimbangin. Ang sulot, pauloy, sukating magaling nang hindi mag-ikip o kaya'y magkiling. Sa kapag umihip ang hangin ilabas at sa papawiri, bayaang lumipad. Datapwat ang PC, tibayan mo anak, at baka lagutin ng hangin malakas. Ibigin mo at hindi, balang araw ikaw ay mapapabuyong makipagdagitan. Makipaglaban ka, subalit tandaan na ang nagwawagi ang pusong maraman. At kung ang gurion mo'y sakaling madaig, matangay ng iba, o kaya'y mapatid, kung sakasakaling di na mapabalik, maawain kamay, nawa ang magkamit. Ang buhay ay gurion, marupok, malikot, dagiti dumagit saan mad sumuot, o piliperin mo't ihalik sa Diyos, bago patuluyang sa lupa'y sumupso.
Maraming salamat, JB, sa pagbasa ng napakagandang tula. Mga mag-aaral, nagustuhan niyo ba ang napanood niyong pagbasa ng tulang Ang Guryon? Mabuti! Ngayon ay kinakailangan mong sagutin ang mga sumusunod na tanong may kinalaman sa napakinggang tula. Una, ano ang kahulugan ng salitang guryon? A. Damit. B. Eroplanong papel. C. Laruan. O D. Saranggola. Ang sagot ay D. Saranggola. Ikalawa, sino ang personang nagsasalita sa tula? A. Ama. B. Kaibigan. C. Kapatid. O D. Kapitbahay. Ang sagot ay A. Ama. Ikatlo, ano ang ipinahihiwatig ng ikalawang sakno? A. Makipaglaban ka hanggang sa ikaw ay magwagi. B. Hayaan ang pagsubok na dumating sa buhay ng tao. C. Magsanay at magsikap upang maging handa sa mga pagsubok na darating sa ating buhay. O D. Kung ikaw ay mabigo sa buhay, matutong tumayo at lumaban kahit anumang mangyari sa buhay. Ang sagot ay C. Magsanay at magsikap upang maging handa sa mga pagsubok na darating sa ating buhay. Ika-apat, paano inihambing ng akda ang guryon sa buhay ng tao? A. Tulad ng guryon, ang buhay ng tao ay puno ng kasiyahan lalo na kung kasama ang buong pamilya. B. Tulad ng guryon, ang buhay ng tao ay puro problema ang kinakaharap mula nang isinilang hanggang mamatay. C. Tulad ng guryon, ang buhay ng tao ay dumaan sa pagbabalanse ng mga dapat gawin upang maging matatag sa pagsubok na darating. D. Tulad ng guryon, ang tao ay mahina at madaling matangay sa problemang kinakaharap kaya nabibigo sa alinmang tinatahak. Ang tamang sagot ay C. Tulad ng guryon, ang buhay ng tao ay dumaan sa pagbabalanse ng mga dapat gawin upang maging matatag sa pagsubok na darating. Ikalima, ano ang tawag sa mga salitang nakasalungguhit sa tula? A. Mabubulaklak na pahayag. B. Mahihirap na pahayag. C. Malalalim na pahayag. O D. Matalinghagang pahayag. Ang tamang sagot ay D. Matatalinhagang pahayag. Mahusay ang iyong pagsagot. Kung nahirapan ka sa ilang mga tanong, panoorin mong muli ang pagbasa ng tulang Ang Guryon upang mas maunawaan mo ang kahulugan at kabuluhan nito. Ngayon, pansinin naman natin ang mga talinhagang ginamit sa akda. Nakapagtala ka ba ng mga talinhagang napakinggan mo? Upang masubok natin ang kaalaman mo sa pagbibigay ng kahulugan sa matatalinhagang pahayag, ikaw naman! Ibigay ang kahulugan ng mga matatalinhagang pahayag na narinig mula sa pagbasa ng tula. Sa saknong na, saka, pag umihip ang hangin, ilabas. At sa papawiri, bayaang lumipad. Datapwat ang pisi, tibayan mo anak, at makalagutin ng hanging malakas. Ano ang kahulugan ng talinhagang bayaang lumipad. Kung ang sagot mo ay kapag may oportunidad ay kunin ito at ibuhos ang iyong galing, tama ang iyong sagot. Ano naman ang kahulugan ng talinhagang lagutin ng hanging malakas? Kung ang sagot mo ay matalo o magapi ng mga pagsubok, tama ang iyong sagot. Suriin naman natin ang saknong na ito. Ang buhay ay guryon, marupok, malikot, dagiti, dumagit saan man sumuot, o paliparin mo't ihalik sa Diyos, bago patuluyang sa lupay sumubsob. Ano ang kahulugan ng talinhagang ihalik sa Diyos? Kung ang sagot mo ay gawin ang mga bagay na kinalulugdan ng may likha, tama ang iyong sagot. Ano naman ang kahulugan ng talinhagang sa lupay sumubsob? Kung ang sagot mo ay masawi o mabigo, tama ang iyong sagot. Ilang matatalinhagang pahayag ang naitala mo at nabigyan ng kahulugan? Nakakuha ka ba ng kahit 3? Kung gayon, magaling! Kung ikaw naman ay nahirapan, maaari mong basahin muli at balikan ang paksa ng pagbibigay ng kahulugan sa matatalinhagang pahayag sa iyong module. Sino ito? Ito si Francisco Balagtas Baltazar. Siya ay isang tanyag na Makatang Pilipino na tinaguriang Prinsipe na Makatang Tagalog. Isa sa pinakamahusay sa paggamit ng matatalinhagang pahayag sa kanyang mga akda tulad ng obrang Florante at Laura. Siya, si Francisco Balagtas Baltazar. Tandaan, ang matatalinhagang pahayag ay masining at naiibang paraan ng paglalarawan ng mga kondisyon at pagpapahayag ng saloobin. Gumagamit ito ng malalalim at hindi literal na salita na kadalasang mababasa sa mga akdang pampatitikan tulad ng tula, alamat, maging sa karunungang bayan at ganun din minsan sa pakikipagtalastasan. Ito ay patunay kung gaano katingkad at kayaman ang ating kultura sa pamamagitan ng paggamit ng masining at magarbong wika upang salaminin ang mga paniniwala, pamumuhay at pagpapahalagang pangkatauhan. Camera, click! Dahil lubos mo nang nauunawaan ng aralin sa sesyong ito, naghanda ako ng mga larawan gamit ang malaking kamera na ito. Ang kailangan mong gawin ay ilarawan ng mga litratong nakuhanan ko gamit ang matatalinhagang pahayag. Isulat ang sagot sa isang sagotang papel. Handa ka na ba? Simulan na natin. Ang maaaring sagot para sa larawang ito ay paghahalintulad sa isang paraiso. Maaari ring tawaging kristal ang tubig dahil sa linaw at linis nito. Para sa ikalawang larawan, ang maaaring sagot para sa larawang ito ay ang sawikaing haligi ng tahanan. Dahil nagsisilbing isa sa tagapagtaguyod ng tahanan ang ating mga ama. Para sa ikatlong larawan. Nabigla ka ba? Ang maaaring sagot dito ay paghahalintulad sa simbolismo ng pagiging makabayan tulad ng maalab na sulo, bandila o taas kamao. Para sa iyong mga sagot na hindi nabanggit dito, maaari mo itong ipakita sa iyong guro sa Filipino Baitang 8. Sa susunod na episode ay matututuhan mo naman ang euphemistikong pagpapahayag. Siguraduhin tumutok muli sa oras ng ating klase dito sa DepEd TV. Tapos na ang paglalakbay natin sa nakaraan para sa araw na ito. Tara na at bumalik muna tayo sa kasalukuyan. Muli, ako si Ginoong Ronel, ang inyong gurong makabayan sa wika at panitikan na nagsasabing ang asignaturang Filipino ay hindi lang tungkol sa wika at panitikan. Tungkol din ito sa iyo bilang isang makabayan at mabuting mamamayan. Samahan mo ako muli sa paglalakbay sa nakaraan upang malutas ang kasalukuyan at mapaghandaan ang hinaharap. Hanggang sa muli, paalam!
De Luna, present. Herrera, present. Valera, present.
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present.
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Panatilihing malinis ang ating katawan. Resistensya natin ay dapat palakasin. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Palagi ang maghugas ng mga kamay gamit ang sabon at malinis na tubig. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Sa may sakit, ika'y dumistansya para di ka mahawa. Kung uubo at babahing, bibig at ilong iyong takpan. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Labanan ang COVID, kaya natin to.
Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, pumunta sa doh.gov.ph o sundan ang official DOH Facebook page.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
At inyong
pinatunghayan si Teacher Ronel mula sa DepEd para sa kanyang napaka-komprehensibong talakayan. Maraming salamat po, sir. O ayan, mga mag-aaral, may natutunan ba kayo? I'm sure marami kayong natutunan kay Ginoong Ronel. Tandaan na ang matatalinghagang pahayag ay ang naiibang paraan natin ng paglalarawan sa kondisyon, kalagayan at pagpapahayag ng saloobin. Ulitin ko ha, ang matatalinghagang pahayag ay ang naiibang paraan natin ng paglalarawan sa kondisyon, kalagayan at pagpapahayag ng saloobin. Na itatago ang tunay na kahulugan o nagagamit ang iba't ibang kayutay upang mas maging mabulaklak ang pagkakalahad. Mayroon itong malalim na pakahulugan bukod pa sa literal na kahulugan nito. Isa ito sa mga katangian na ikinagaganda ng ating wika. Mababakas rin ang pagiging masining at magarbo ng ating wika sa paggamit ng matatalinghagang pahayag. Sumasalunod ito sa mga paniniwala, pamumuhay ng tao, pagpapahalagang pangkatauhan at kalagayang panlipunan at kapaligiran mula sa iba't ibang karanasan. Kung nakinig kayo kanina kay Ginoong Ronel, may dalawang halimbawa siyang ibinigay. Unang halimbawa doon ay magdilang anghel. Alam naman natin, di ba, na ang Diyos ay nagsugo ng anghel upang maghatid ng mensahe sa kanyang mga propeta o alagad. Ang anghel ay sadyang nagsabi ng katotohanan at pawang ang kanyang mga sinabi ay nagkakatotoo o nangyayari. Kaya kapag nakarinig kayo na nagsabi ng magdilang anghel, tsak na mangyayari o magaganap ang kanyang winika. Pangalawang halimbawa, buwaya sa katihan. Of course, alam naman ninyo, di ba, na ang buwaya ay malaki, mapanganib at pwedeng kumain ng hayop o pwede rin maging tao. Kapag ginamit ito o ilarawan sa tao, nangangahulugan na siya ay ganit, sakim, matakaw sa salapi. At kahit ang kapwa-tao ay nagigipit na, ay malaki pa rin ang kanyang patubo. Dahil sa wala ang taong ito sa tubig, angkop na siya'y tawagin na buwaya sa katihan. O ayan mga mag-aaral, nakasunod ba? Marami kayong natutunan. I'm sure marami talaga. Kayo mga mag-aaral, tutok lang kayo sa ating live ngayong umagang ito.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Magandang tanghali sa lahat. Nagbabalik po ako at live na live pa rin tayo sa ating talakayan. Ngayon po, ihahatid ko kay ma'am yung mga tanong na na-post natin kanina. Yung mga nagtanong sa ating live, yung mga nag-comment, yung mga nag-PM sa kanilang mga guro, ay ihahatid ko sa inyong guro kung ano yung katanungan niyo upang masagot. At uulitin ko po, yung live po natin ito ay hindi ito eksklusibo para sa San Vicente National High School students lamang. Maaaring nyo, inaanyayahan ko kayong i-share ito. I-share nyo sa Facebook or sa kahit na anong mga social media para makita at mapanood pa ng ibang mga estudyante upang makatulong na rin kayo sa kanilang pag-aaral. Again, live tayo sa Facebook, YouTube, at Channel 1 sa Panabo Satellite Cable. Yan po. So may mga tanong po ang mga tagapanood natin. Ito po yung mga katanungan na i-post nila. Una po, ito po ang tanong na na-send sa akin ng isang advisor. Galing daw po ito sa kanilang GC. Okay po? Ang tanong, ma'am, tag-as kaayo basahon sa Filipino, maglisod mi og tiwas ug basa kay laayon nami. Pero kinahanglan lang po namo magbasa para maka-answer me. Unsaon namo ni ma'am? Po.
Okay, maraming salamat. Kung kinsa ni siya ang naghatag ani na question, daghang kaayong salamat. So sa Filipino, mag-expect na jud ka na tag-as jud siya mga text. Unlike sa English, kung sa English, kung imo ni siya i-translate sa Filipino, tag-as jud siya ug daghan jud tag pwede gamiton na term sa Filipino. So as a teacher, akong advice lang sa mga estudyante karon na ang Filipino tag-as jud siya mga text. So ang gusto na ako ipasabot na atong i-encourage ang atong sarili na mubasa sa mga text. Kung pwede, mag-advance ta og reading. Lang po. Lang po.
Right? Yan po kailangan i-encourage natin. Palakasin natin yung pagbabasa natin mga bata. Kasi ito ay nakakatulong naman sa ating skills, kumbaga para makaintindi tayo, especially sa mga matatalinhagang salita. Hindi ba nga ma'am? May mga salitang nakakalimutan na yung mga bata. Kahit na Pilipino tayo, minsan hindi tayo nakakaintindi ng Tagalog, di ba?
Pilipino talaga, pag nakakalimutan nila.
Yun nga. Kaya, huwag kalimutang magbasa mga bata, nakakatulong yan sa inyo. Pangalawang tanong, galing pa rin ito sa isang guro na nag-PM daw yung bata sa kanya ng katanungan ito. Ang tanong, kamusta ginagamit ang matatalinghagang mga salita o pahayag, ma'am?
Okay, kanusa ginagamit ang matatalinghagang pahayag? Of course, ang matatalinghagang pahayag, magagamit ito sa pagsulat ng mga masining na mga likha, kagaya ng mga halain, pwedeng tula, and of course, noong unang panahon, siguro panahon ng mga lola at lola natin, ginagamit itong mga salitang ito, lalo na kapag sila ay may taong nililigawan. So sa pagsulat, pwede siyang gamitin sa pagsulat ng halain, sa news, di ba? Kung sino yung mga journalist natin dyan. So pwedeng magamit ang mga salitang, mga malalim na salita o matatalinghagang pahayag.
Yan. Maraming gamit ang matatalinghagang salita, mga bata. Tama ba ako, ma'am, na maaari din natin itong gamitin sa paglikha ng mga kanta?
Of course, exactly. Pwede siya gamitin sa kanta.
Yan. So, maaari nyo gamitin ang matatalinghagang salita sa paglikha ng mga kanta kasi ito ay isang uri ng sining para maging malikhain ng inyong mga kanta. Alright, isa pang tanong. Ang sabi dito, ma'am, maglisod mig sabot, ma'am, sa mga laglom na words ug labi na sa mga matalinghagang pahayag sa Pilipino. So, kung sa may pwede natong ikadalit nga tabang ang ibata, ma'am, maglisod mo daw siya og sabot.
Okay. So, isang karason, nga maglisod man sila og sabot sa mga laglom na words. It's because siguro sa first level, wala na siya natarong explain sa bata. So, since karon na-explain ta, I hope na ang mga kabatan-unan diraan na nag-turn out, naminaw jud mo og tarong para at pag abot sa adlaw na mabasa ninyo na words, after kabalo na mo unsay pasabot ana.
Alright. So yung mga salita na hindi pa natin naiintindihan is maaari din natin itong itanong sa ating mga kaguruan. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir. Pwede.
Okay. Again, may hotline po tayo kung mayroon tayong mga katanungan at hindi mga naintindihan tungkol sa ating talakayan. Free po. Libre po ang pagtawag sa ating mga kaguruan at handang-handa po silang tumulong sa inyo kahit anong oras pa yan. Yan yung buong katotohanan sa mga guro. Okay. Kung may mga katanungan pa kayo, maaari po kayong mag-comment, mag-PM at kahit na anong parang para maiparating lamang sa inyong mga guro ang inyong mga katanungan at agad-agad namin niya sasagutin. Sa ngayon po, since wala pa kaming nare-receive na mga katanungan, again, tutok lang po at i-share po natin ang ating live upang makatulong tayo sa ibang mag-aaral kahit na hindi taga San Vicente National High School. Welcome po kayong manood at i-share at i-like at magtanong ng mga katanungan sa ating live. Ngayon po, tunghayan natin ang pagsasanay ni Ma'am Des sa ating talakayan.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
At para sa panghuling bahagi ng ating talakayan ngayong araw na ito, dadako tayo sa karagdagang gawain. So, kuhanin na ang inyong mga modules at maghanda ng isang papel at ballpen. Gamit ang inyong kaalaman sa unang bahagi ng aralin, dito susubukan ang tatas ng iyong isip. Ang gagawin niyo lamang ngayon ay tukuyin ang kahulugan ng nakasalungguhit na matalinghagang pahayag na ginamit sa pangungusap ng bawat bilang. Isulat lamang ang letra ng tamang sagot sa inyong sagutang papel. Or, pwede nyo ring picturan at isend sa inyong mga GCs ang mga sagot ninyo. And of course, pwede rin kayong mag-comment sa ating comment section. O, handa na ba ang lahat? Kung handa na ang lahat, tayo ay magsisimula na. Take note, 2 beses ko lamang uulitin ang tanong. Una, ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay balat sibuyas. Balat sibuyas kung ituring si Ana ng buong klase. Uulitin ko. Balat sibuyas kung ituring si Ana ng buong klase. Letrang A, hindi totoo ang pag-iyak. Letrang B, sensitibo, madaling makaramdam. Letrang C, taos-puso, matapat. At letrang D, duwag. Pangalawang bilang. Ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay bukal sa kanyang loob. Ang pagiging mapagbigay ni Marites ay bukal sa kanyang loob. Uulitin ko. Ang pagiging mapagbigay ni Marites ay bukal sa kanyang loob. Letrang A, taos-puso, matapat. Letrang B, hindi totoo. Letrang C, duwag. At letrang D, sensitibo, madaling makaramdam. Pangatlong bilang. Ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay magmamahabang dulang. Kailan magmamahabang dulang sina Mario at Tessa? Uulitin ko. Kailan magmamahabang dulang sina Mario at Tessa? Letrang A, nagbingi-bingihan. Letrang B, malawak, malaki at madami. Letrang C, mag-iisang dibdib, magpapakasal. At letrang D, maglalakbay. Pang-apat na bilang. Ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay di maliparang uwak. Di maliparang uwak ang mga taong humihingi ng tulong sa munisipyo dahil sa bagyo. Uulitin ko. Di maliparang uwak ang mga taong humihingi ng tulong sa munisipyo dahil sa bagyo. Letrang A, malawak, malaki, at madami. Letrang B, nanggugulo. Letrang C, mahirap na tao, pulubi. At letrang D, taos-puso, matapat. At para sa panghuling bilang, pang-5, ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay nagtataingang kawali. Palaging nagtataingang kawali si Juan kapag inuutusan. Uulitin ko, palaging nagtataingang kawali si Juan kapag inuutusan. Letrang A, duwag. Letrang B, sensitibo, madaling makaramdam. Letrang C, naiinis, nasusuklam, gigil na gigil. At letrang D, nagbingi-bingihan. Alright, mga mag-aaral, pwede niyong i-comment ang inyong sagot sa ating comment section. Pwede niyo ring picturean at isend sa inyong mga GCs. Okay, sa puntong ito, ating nang iwawasto ang inyong mga sagot. Okay, para sa unang bilang, ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay balat sibuyas. Balat sibuyas kung ituring si Ana ng buong klase. Ang tamang sagot ay letrang B. Sensitibo o madaling makaramdam. Para sa pangalawang bilang, ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay bukal sa kanyang loob. Ang pagiging mapagbigay ni Marites ay bukal sa kanyang loob. Ang tamang sagot ay letrang A. Taos-puso o matapat. Para naman sa pangatlong bilang, ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay magmamahabang dulang. Kailan magmamahabang dulang sina Mario at Tessa? Ang tamang sagot ay letrang C. Mag-iisang dibdib o magpapakasal. Para naman sa pang-apat na bilang, ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay di maliparang uwak. Di maliparang uwak ang mga taong humihingi ng tulong sa munisipyo dahil sa bagyo. Ang tamang sagot ay letrang A. Malawak, malaki o madami. At para naman sa panghuling bilang, panglima, palaging nagtatay ng kawali si Juan kapag inuutusan. Take note, ang nakasalungguhit na pahayag ay nagtatay ng kawali. Ang tamang sagot ay letrang D. Nagbingi-bingihan. O ayan, sino ba nakakuha ng tamang mga sagot or perfect sa ating quiz ngayon? Kung ganun, palakpakan natin ang ating mga sarili. O ayan, maraming salamat mga mag-aral sa inyong pagtuto. Sa mga nag-comment sa ating comment section, maraming salamat sa inyo. Sana'y inyong isa puso at isa isip ang inyong mga natutunan ngayon. At huwag niyo rin kalimutan na ibahagi ito sa kapwa ninyo mag-aaral. Ako po muli si Teacher Des mula sa Dakar TV, Handang ISIP, Handang Bukas. Paalam!
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Ayan, maraming salamat Teacher Decibel sa iyong pagbibigay ng pagsasanay para sa lesson natin for today na ay pinahayag ng ating teacher broadcaster si Ginoong Romel D. Agoncillo mula sa DepEd TV. Ang kanilang topic pala ay ang matatalinghagang pahayag. And still, we are live here in our Facebook, YouTube channel at pati na rin sa ating Channel 1 ng Panabo Satellite Cable TV. And pinapaalala ko lang sa lahat na hindi po ito exclusive na live coverage para lang sa San Vicente National High School, but ito po ay para sa lahat ng junior high schools para sa entire division of Panabo City. So, students coming from different schools, pwede po kayong mag-comment and mag-participate sa aming mga gawain sa araw na ito. Yes po. And, by the way, matutunghayan na naman natin ang susunod na lesson. Dahil tapos na tayo sa English, tapos na rin tayo sa Filipino, pumasok naman tayo sa siyensya, sa aming pagbabalik.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Alright, once again, we're still live here at our studio, and we are about to proceed with our science subject. We're done with Filipino, and we're done with English. All right, 2 down, and we're already be proceeding to our science with Ma'am Irish Namuwag. Yes, ma'am. If I am to ask you, how are you feeling right now?
I'm a little bit nervous. Kay, of course, first time to San Vicente nga nag-air aning programa.
But I know medyo hesitant pa yung iba with regards to doing this live on air kasi we're actually very into the practice of having it face-to-face. But this is gonna be the first time that we're doing it on TV. However, how are your adjustments po? Kasi we're doing it with the new normal na, di ba po? So are there any new experiences?
To be honest, very hesitant kayo kuno at first. It's because I don't have any experience in this kind of setup. But back in my mind, ako ginaw-naw na nga halawi, parang di na sa mga bata. Kaya of course, lisod kaayo, tunan nga, dili ni makipag face-to-face sa ilaha, only chat, text. So, dako kaayo ang grateful kaayo ta sa initiative sa DepEd Panabo. It's because we have this TV Aralan. So, para sa mga bata, i-guide na mo, apil na po ang mga ginikanan mo ni naatay TV Aralan.
Yes, that's why we're very thankful with DepEd TV together with the personalities who actually have made this TV Aralan very much possible, who brought that here at San Vicente National High School. And we are also extending our gratitude for letting us participate with this. And this is actually a good training for us as well. We're first-timers, yet we're doing our best para din sa mga bata. Dili lang ni siya nga para lang sa amuang growth, kundi dili ang gubi mo sugot nga mabiyaan ng mga bata. Tama, di ba, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Sud nga mabiyaan ng mga bata sa ilahang pagtuon. How about our topic? What are we going to talk about today?
The topic is all about the respiratory and the circulatory system on how to transport nutrients on the different parts of the body.
So seems like a very interesting topic. How will you encourage our students to get engaged with our discussion today?
Okay, I would like to encourage our dear learners, di lang San Vicente National High School, kundi tanan learners sa grade 9. You can post your comment on the FB and YouTube Live, and you can share your pictures while listening on the discussion. And if you have questions or clarifications, you may clarification about the topic. We will try to answer your questions.
All right. Well, I guess everyone is already excited with regards to your topic, ma'am. Who's your teacher partner from the TV again?
Okay. Before I will introduce my partner, I would like to encourage my students na you can bring out your ball pen and your paper to take down notes on the important terms na i-discuss ni Sir. Okay, ready na ba ta mga bata? This time, we have teacher 2, teacher from Region 2, Calabarzon. He will discuss about the topic of the transport of nutrients in the respiratory and circulatory system. And he will also give information on how this two systems works together in transporting nutrients, gases, and other molecules to and from the different parts of the body. Okay, let's welcome Sir Kevin Domingo.
Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day. This is Teacher Kevin Domingo, or you can just call me Teacher K. Why K? K for knowledge. Are the grade 9 learners present? Great. Let's get it on with our class. I can go serious. I can go funny. I can go real. And I can go fancy. But every time I teach, I do it with sincerity. This is DepEd TV. This lesson will provide you information on how the respiratory and circulatory system work together in transporting nutrients, gases, and other molecules to and from the different parts of the body. We will be learning the following. First, we will learn about the different structures of the circulatory and respiratory systems work together to transport oxygen-rich blood and nutrients to the different parts of the body. And secondly, we will learn about the prevention, detection, and treatment of the diseases affecting the circulatory and respiratory systems. And finally, at the end of this lesson, we will be able to explain how the respiratory and circulatory systems work together to transport nutrients, gases, and other molecules to and from the different parts of the body. Are you ready? Let's get it on! According to the Family Nutrition Guide, food is something that provides nutrients. Nutrients are substances that provide energy. Energy for activity, growth, and all functions of the body, such as breathing, digesting food, and keeping warm. Materials for the growth and repair of the body, and keeping the immune system healthy. That means when we eat food, we are using the chemical energy that fuels your body to do various activities. It gives us energy to keep us going for the whole day. It enables us to focus on our studies, move actively, and think nicely. The question is, how are these nutrients, other fluids, gases, and molecules transported in the body? Can you enumerate the different organ systems in the body that work together to perform each function to maintain homeostasis? Before we continue, let us release some tensions in our body. Let's do inhale and exhale. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Wow. And now, grade 9 learners, join me as I jump 5 times. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, now let's jump again for 5 times. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, it's so nice to release some sweat in your body. Amazing. Have you felt some changes in your body? Try to feel the left part of your chest. Do you feel an increased and faster heartbeat than when you were just sitting or doing regular routine or being stationary in your place? Are you grasping for more air? There are 2 organs in our systems that work together to allow the exchange of gases when you are doing strenuous activities like, jumping jacks. These are the respiratory system and the circulatory system. Nowadays, because we are in pandemic, a person experiencing symptoms like fever, colds, and has a hard time breathing, there is a necessary measure of keeping oneself away from the suspicion of having acquired the virus that weakens the respiratory system. This can be explained by the interaction of the respiratory and circulatory system if the virus gets in the body. How is this possible? Today, we are privileged to have with us in this Zoom interview the Medical Officer 5 of San Pablo City Quarantine Facility and the head of the isolation facilities, Dr. Ruth Gapaz-Belulia. The first question is, what are the common signs and symptoms of COVID-19?
Fever, fatigue, cough, loss of appetite, muscle aches, shortness of breath, chest pain, rapid breathing, sweats, and headache.
What do the respiratory and circulatory system have something to do with COVID-19?
Many patients died of ARDS or acute respiratory distress syndrome. In ARDS, there is fluid leak into the lungs. This makes it extremely difficult to breathe and causes a significant lack of oxygen getting into the bloodstream. This lack of oxygen harms the brain, organs, and body tissues. And the protease TMPRSS2, which are the endothelial cell surface protein, or the transmembrane serine protease 2, have also been found in the supporting structures for the sheet of nerve cells in the upper part of the nose, which transmit signals about the smell to the brain. Loss of smell was the most commonly reported upper respiratory tract symptom in those testing positive for COVID-19, affecting 59% of people.
There we have it, Dr. Ruth Gapas Belulia, Medical Officer 5 and the head of the isolation facilities in San Pablo City. Thank you so much for enlightening us with the things that we have to know and we have to do. Let's start by studying the coordinated parts and function of the organs in the respiratory and circulatory systems that will aid in the transport of nutrients, gases, and other molecules to and from the different parts of the body. In humans and other animals, the necessary nutrients, gases, and liquids are transported in the body through the blood. Blood is carried through the body via blood vessels. There are 3 blood vessels in the human body. These are the vein, artery, and capillary. Now, let us compare them in terms of their structure. Let us start with the artery. An artery is a blood vessel that carries blood away from the heart, where it branches into ever smaller vessels. All arteries have relatively thick walls that can withstand the high pressure of blood ejected from the heart. Eventually, the smallest arteries, called arterioles, further branch into tiny capillaries, where nutrients and wastes are exchanged, and then combined with other vessels that exit capillaries to form venules, small blood vessels that carry blood to a vein, a larger blood vessel that returns blood to the heart. Wow! That is how complex our blood vessels are, where each has a specific structure and function. Now, what is the role of the respiratory system? The respiratory system works directly with the circulatory system to provide oxygen to the body. This substance moves into the blood vessels that circulates the oxygen-rich blood to tissues and cells of the body. Let us have a comparison of arteries and veins. In terms of the direction of blood flow, the arteries conducts blood away from the heart, while the veins conducts blood toward the heart. In terms of general appearance, arteries are rounded, while the veins are irregular and often collapsed. In terms of pressure, the arteries have high pressure, while the veins have low pressure. In terms of wall thickness, the arteries are thick, while the veins are thin. In terms of the relative oxygen concentration, the arteries are higher in systemic arteries and lower in pulmonary arteries, while the veins are lower in systemic veins and higher in pulmonary veins. In terms of valves, it is not present in arteries, while in veins, it is present most commonly in limbs and veins inferior to the heart. Blood flow refers to the movement of blood through blood vessels, tissues, or organs, and is usually expressed in terms of volume of blood per unit of time. It is initiated by the contraction of the ventricles of the heart. Ventricular contractions ejects blood into the major arteries, resulting in flow from regions of higher pressure to regions of lower pressure. As blood encounters smaller arteries and arterioles, then capillaries, then the venules and veins of the venous system. Let us look at this diagram showing the human respiratory system. Once again, let us review the parts. Can you name them one by one? Mouth, nose, trachea or windpipe, bronchi, left and right lungs, bronchioles, air sacs or alveoli. Now, can you name all of them again?
Was that exercise something breathtaking for you? How about making it heart-pounding by participating in this minute to answer it activity? Choices will be flashed on your screen and you must be ready to pick the right word for each number. Ready? Read, answer. Time's up! Did you have that minute to answer it? Congratulate yourselves for keeping up with our activities. Know that when it comes to challenges, grade 9 students, don't decline. Let's turn back time, grade 9. Here's a treasure chest for you. It contains pieces of gold that you are to keep and protect. Each time you answer correctly, the gold stays inside. But for every wrong answer, the piece of gold throws melts. Ready?
Read the instruction. Prepare to write your answers in a sheet of paper. This is the Venn diagram of the respiratory and circulatory system. From the previous lesson, you have now become more familiar with the respiratory system. By now, you must have realized that the respiratory and circulatory system works together to perform their specific functions effectively. A. Arteries. B. Blood. C. Bronchioles. D. Gas exchange. E. Heart. F. Larynx. G. Lungs. H. Nose. I. Pharynx. J. Capillaries. K. Pumps blood. L. Trachea. M. Uses oxygen. N. Veins. O. Valve. You have 5 minutes to do it. Protect your gold. Where is it? Where am I? Oh, there you are. Were you able to protect your treasure? Let's see.
There you have it. How many of you were able to keep most of the gold? How many had pieces of the gold that got melted? You know where the real gold lies? It's not here. It's here. We'll talk about your heart soon. For now, you must be feeling tired from exploring the treasure cave. Let's move out and go somewhere else.
Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, wait. There's something about this bottle. Who are you? Help! Help! Who are you? What help do you need?
I am Dolphin from Respiratory Island. I've been transferred here for not knowing the details that happened in my place. Truth is, I've just been so relaxed that I didn't give importance to my town. I now regret it. From now on, I will give value to what's going on in my place.
How can I be of help?
See the shelf just near where you found me?
This one? What am I going to do with this?
Rub it 3 times.
What? Wait a minute. This is just like the movies. Don't tell me that I'll be a mermaid after rubbing this.
No, my friend, I'm not fooling around. Leave me! There's nothing fishy going on here. Please help me. All right, then. Here, I'm rubbing it now. Wait, I know you. You are Baby Shark?
No, I am not a baby shark.
Oh, sorry. I know. You are Daddy Shark.
I am not his daddy. I am not even a shark. I am a whale. Just like Dolphy, I am also a mammal. I am whale a minute. We both breathe through our lungs. It is my duty to safeguard the place and make sure that everyone there knows what's going on in our island. If not, he or she gets a penalty just like what happened to Dolphy. I'm sorry, Mr. Whale a minute. I'm bleeding. Try me now. Ask me questions. Please give me a chance. I miss our island so much. All right, Dolphy. This is your only chance to get back to our island. All you have to do is to answer inhaling or exhaling. You have a minute to do that.
Yes, Mr. Whale a minute. Thank you. Thank you.
Each of the following goes with inhaling or exhaling. Tell us where each of the following statement belongs.
All right, Mr. Whale a minute. Wait a minute. I'm a science teacher. I can help confirm. Dolphy, you better do well. To my students, please answer with him. Let's get started, Mr. Whale a minute.
Air moves out of the lung.
Exhaling.
Air moves into the lungs.
Inhaling.
Ribs move out.
Inhaling.
Ribs move in.
Exhaling.
Chest space becomes smaller.
Exhaling.
Chest space becomes larger.
Inhaling.
Diaphragm moves down.
Inhaling.
Diaphragm moves up.
Exhaling. Do you have the same answer as Dolphy's? Because if you do, here's a big star. Fish for you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Dolphy. From now on, you must be mindful of what's going on around you.
Yes, Mr. Whale a minute. That's a lesson for me to learn and for others too. Be mindful of what's going on around you. And as for you, my friend, thank you for your help. It's a risk nowadays to help someone, and yet you still extended your help still. Thank you. Let me tell you this. Your most important treasure is here. And you become a star by helping others. I am Teacher Kevin, and I'll see you again next week for another science session. And we will talk about more of the heart, only here at DepEd TV.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Sir Kim Domingo for the very interactive lesson. Nag-enjoy ba mo mga students? Kumusta inyong pagtanaw o pagpaminaw kay Sir Kim? We hope na naadjud mo'y natunan sa atong topic about the respiratory and the circulatory system. This time, we will sum it up. Akong usbon ang mga punto nga dapat nato mahinduman sa atong lesson karong adlaw. Ready na mo maminaw? Okay, let's start. Number 1. Respiratory systems are designed to facilitate gas exchange. So means to say, gihimo sa respiratory system for breathing process. Number 2, air travels from the nasal cavity to the pharynx and to the larynx, then the trachea, and padulong siya sa ato ang lungs. Number 3, the heart. The heart pumps used blood back through the veins to the lungs, and the cycle repeats itself. Number 4, when a person inhales, the lungs expand and fill with fresh air. Now, students, let's try to inhale. Okay, what have you observed during the inhalation process? Okay, di ba, our rib cage, ang ato ng rib cage, guys, is nagataas. It's because ang lungs is our lungs are expanding. Next, number 5. When a person exhales, what's the air? The used air leaves the body. This is also the process of giving out rich containing carbon dioxide. Now, again, let's try. Follow after me. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Very good. Diba after the inhalation and exhalation process, maka-feel ka of relaxation, nakagaan o paminaw. Very good. Always remember that these two systems, which is the respiratory and the circulatory systems, works together to absorb oxygen from the air and then transfer it to the different parts of the body. Now, I have questions sa inyo mga students. How can we maintain a healthy respiratory and circulatory system? Sige daw, you can post, you can comment your answers, or you can post it sa ating FB Live. Okay. Ano-ano ang mga regular exercises ang pwede natin magawa? Number 1, we have running. Number 2, we have swimming. Makikita niyo sa pictures, di ba? We have biking. And of course, we have any aerobic exercises that promotes a healthy lifestyle like Zumba, or we can go to the gym twice a week. Pwede rin yun. So that's it. Thank you again, Sir Kevin Domingo, sa lesson na ito. And for sure, maraming natutunan ang ating mga learners. So kung meron kayong questions or any clarification, pwede ninyong i-comment and we will try to answer.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Irish, for giving us the wrap-up of today's lesson, which was delivered by teacher Kevin Domingo from DepEd TV. Yes, and the topic was all about respiratory system. Yes, there you go. And now, we are down with the question and answer portion for the post-video presentation. I will read some questions given to us by the students from the GCs of the group chat section, the PMs, the advisors, comments on our live feed, Facebook and YouTube, and pati na rin mga PM from from the SPNHS official Facebook page. Now, are you ready to answer the question?
Yes, very ready.
Okay, that's great to hear. Now, first question po, Ma'am Rishi, ano po ang mga common respiratory diseases po?
Okay, we have common respiratory diseases. We have cough, we have asthma, pneumonia, lung cancer. So these diseases comes from infections, pwede rin yun, or those person nga naka-smoke, those tobacco users or cigarette users, or the second-hand smoker. And then, we also have those mga other other diseases na maka-cause ng respiratory.
Yes, po naman. Kaya nga, class, especially to our learners, kung po tayong maging, kailangan po natin maging very healthy so that we don't have a healthy respiratory system. So we should be away from those second-hand smoke and that's not the smokers. So hindi maganda tingnan ang kabataan na nagsusmoke. So let us not be smokers and let's take care of our respiratory system. Next question po. Okay, my student dito na nakapag-mention about the COVID-19. So here's the question. Can you share, Ma'am Richie, about the coronavirus? How is it related for the respiratory system?
Okay. So coronavirus or the COVID-19 was started from the Hubei, China, last December 2019. And usually, ang symptoms ng COVID-19 is, this includes cough, fever, we have the chills, difficulty of breathing, headache or over fatigue, nausea or vomiting. So actually this time, wala pa tayong vaccine. We are still waiting sa vaccine. Only we can do is, of course, we have to wear mask, face shield, and of course, we have to observe physical distancing.
Yes, napaka-importante po yan. Those are those precautionary measures po in order for us to avoid getting the COVID-19 virus. And of course naman, since we are experiencing the pandemic right now, as much as possible, especially to our learners, let us stay at home. Wag po tayong gagala-gala, jogging every day. Kung pwede mag-workout na kayo dyan sa inyong mga bahay so that maging away naman tayo sa coronavirus kasi hindi natin nakikita ang virus, di ba? Yes, ma'am. And last, we have the question from Irish. Mag-isod ni answer sa ubang part sa modules lang ba? Kinsa ang mo pwede makontak kung mag-isod na dun yung answer ma?
Okay, to those students na of course, hindi din nato malikayan na lisod siya sa phone. Kaya wala man mo yung teacher na mag-guide sa inyo directly, no. So, atong himuon ana is, you can PM your teachers. Pwede ninyo tawagan, kaya di ba naghahatag niyo ang number sa inyo, ha? Then, pwede mo mangutana sa GCs kung usa ang inyong ginakalisuran. And then we are very,
very responsive naman.
Yes, very responsive kami sa lahat ng mga questions ninyo.
Yes, of course, gaya nga ng sabi ni Ma'am, we have coming help desk,
yes,
diba? On that line
sa school.
And it's actually 0961-798-5984. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan, itong 0961-798-5984. Importante po ito, especially sa ating mga parents. May mga parents kasi, di ba, Ma'am, na nakakachika namin sa module distribution, na sinasabi nilang, Ma'am, mag-isod yung tubag sa upang question sa mga bata.
Then we also have parents na working, both parents. So, of course, ang atong mga estudyante mag-isod yun sila o tanang sabot kung wala gyud sila yung makapangutan-an. Muna akong gina-tell sa ako ang advisory na kung pwede lang, classmate, whatever nga na question, dili makadirect og answer si Ma'am, kung kabalo mo, naamoy experience or nakabalo mo sa topic, pwede mo mag-share sa inyong classmates o sa iyong question.
Yes. Cooperative learning.
Yes, of course, cooperative learning.
Yes, and at the same time, dapat kahit cooperative learning, meron din individual learning naman.
Yes,
yes, magaling yan. Tapos, yes, we're done with the question and answer portion. Now, I believe meron ka pa po yung tatagawa sa ating mga students. Ma'am Richie?
Okay, we have our parallel assessment. All you need to do is prepare your pens and paper, and then you have to answer this one and then post it sa ating mga sheets.
Okay, so we will be right back in a while.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Okay, ready na ba lahat sa ating assessment ngayong araw? Okay, let us start. Question number 1. Which organ is responsible for pumping of blood and other materials throughout the body? Again, question number 1. Which organ is responsible for pumping of blood and other materials throughout the body? A. Circulatory system. Letter B. Respiratory system. Letter C. Lungs. Letter D. Heart. Question number 2. Which of the following activities help to strengthen the cardiovascular system? Again, question number 2. Which of the following activities help to strengthen the cardiovascular system? Number 1, sleeping. Letter B, swimming. Letter C, drinking of plenty of water. And letter D, planting. Again, A, sleeping. B, swimming. C, drinking plenty of water. Or letter D, planting. Question number 3. What happens to your lungs when you inhale? What happens to your lungs when you inhale? Letter A, inflates. Letter B, deflates. Letter C, remove gas. Letter D, inflate, then deflate. A, inflates. B, deflates. C, remove gas. Letter D, inflate, then deflate. Question number 4. Where does the right ventricle send blood? Where does the right ventricle send blood? A, the hand. B, the upper body. C, the lungs. And letter D, the lower body. A, the head. B, the upper body. C, the lungs. Letter D, the lower body. I guess, ready na lahat to check the work of our students? Okay, let's start. Number 1, which organ is responsible for the pumping of blood and other materials throughout the body? The answer is letter D, the heart. Question number 2, which of the following activities help to strengthen the cardiovascular system? The answer is letter B, swimming. Number 3, what happens to your lungs when you inhale? Inhale. Okay, the answer is letter A, inflates. Question number 4, where does the right ventricle send blood? The answer is letter C, the lungs. Kumusta? Sino ang nakakuha ng perfect na scores? Lahat ba nakasagot ng tama? Again, we are encouraging our learners to post your outputs on our GCs. Okay? Again, this is Ma'am Irish from TV Aralan. Handang ISIP, handa bukas. Paalam!
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
And 1.
There you go. Thank you so much, Ma'am Irish Joy Namuwag, and to our DepEd TV partner teacher broadcasters, none other than Mr. Kevin Domingo. Nagbigay sila ng kanilang topic sa Science 9, which is all about the respiratory system.
Yes, so we're done with our 3 subjects already. We're done with our first was English for grade 7, second was Filipino for grade 8, and that last subject was English for grade.
Science for
Oh,
grade 9.
that was science for grade 9.
Yes, there you go. I believe yung mga students natin, di ba, nakita talaga nila na, feel ko talaga na namimiss talaga nila ang pagtuturo na kanilang mga guro.
Of course, sabi pa nga ng iba sa Facebook, ma'am, kunin nyo na kami sa bahay, di ba?
Yes, kasi nakakatakot na daw ang mga parents. However, don't you worry, kids, or don't you worry, class, students, because we're here para sa inyo, para sa bata, at para sa bayan. Yeah, there you go. Now, now that we're done here, let's give the floor, or let's give the screen to Sir. By the way, before we proceed with there, we have to thank everyone. Salamat po sa ating viewers for staying with us, di ba? Kanina pa tayo, anong oras pa tayo nag-live broadcast?
Around like 9, and thank you so much for participating as well. For those who posted questions, for those who sent questions to us via PM, we really appreciate the effort and the participation that you just had. At saka yung mga nandito sa team namin, we also would like to extend our gratitude to everyone here in San Vicente National High School Studio for making this very much possible and plausible.
Yes, maraming salamat sa ating viewers sa ating Facebook page, the DepEd Panabo City Facebook page, and as well as the YouTube channel. At lahat ng viewers natin sa Panabo Satellite Cable Channel 1. Maraming salamat po sa ating friends dyan, our partners from Panabo Satellite Cable. Without you po, hindi po magiging possible itong TV Aralan. Yes. And then at this moment, guys, ibibigay na namin talaga ang screen to Sir June Aguilon. Thank you so much po, and we'll be back in a short while.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is
De Luna, present. Herrera, present. Valera, present.
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present.
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at
innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Ayan, napanood po ninyo ang kauna-unahang mga episodes ng Junior High School Lessons mula po sa ating DepEd TV na inihatid po sa atin ng ating mga teacher presenters mula naman po sa San Vicente National High School. Again, nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyo, lalong-lalo na din sa mga mag-aaral ng San Vicente at sa iba pang mga nanood, ng mga magulang, sa iba pang mga paaralan din na nag-participate po sa ating diskusyon sa araw na ito. At muli, maraming salamat to Teacher Aiko at saka kay Teacher Madria, kay Teacher Al, na nakasama natin kanina, ang magagaling po natin mga hosts mula po sa San Vicente National High School. And of course, we would like to extend our congratulations sa lahat po ng teacher presenters kanina po na nakasama natin. Palakpakan po natin sila, no? Ayan, po ng ating mga teacher presenters mula po sa San Vicente National High School. Of course, andito rin po at pasalamatan din namin, babanggitin din natin ang ating pong floor director, of course, andyan si Sir Benji. Sa mga susunod pagkakataon, makikita nyo din ang ating mga technical team na nasa likod ng camera. Of course, ang atin naman pong cameraman, maraming salamat to Sir Gilbert Arguelles. Ayan. Arguelles, sorry. Ayan. So, nabubulol tayo dito, no? Pero still, alive and alive pa rin tayo. Kaya salamat po sa inyong lahat dyan sa San Vicente technical team and production team. Palakpakan po natin sa inyo. Ayan. So ngayon po, natapos po ang ating balitaktakan at pagsasahipawid ng mga leksyon sa grade 7, grade 8 at grade 9, English, Filipino, and Science subjects para po sa inyong lahat. At bukas, magbabalik po ang ating San Vicente National High School teacher presenters dahil po para sa iba na namang mga leksyon at ibang level ng diskusyon para po sa inyong lahat. At ngayong hapon, ito po, abangan po ninyo. Mamaya po ay lilipat tayo sa una nating studio, sa Salvacion Elementary School para makasama naman po natin ng live ang atin pong mahal na Schools Division Superintendent na walang iba po kundi si Dr. Reynante Solitario, SO6, para po sa kanyang segment na tinatawag po nating Take and Talk with SDSA. Ayan, napaka-exciting po yan na segment dahil ito po yung panahon ninyo na makikita at makikilala nyo din po ng live na live sa ating mga screens ang ating pong mahal na tagapamanikhalang pansangay. Once again, congratulations to San Vicente National High School, headed by, of course, their school in charge, Madam Arlen Humamoy, na makakasama din po natin ng live na live bukas. Ayan, bukas po natin makakasama si Teacher Arlen para naman po makabahagi siya ng kanyang mga saloobin at ganoon din pasalamatan din ang lahat ng nais ng pasalamatan dahil nga po sila ang tumanggap ng hamon for junior high school lesson pilot episodes natin for this week. Once again, this is Mr. June Aguilon of Curriculum and Implementation Division of Panabo City para sa TV Aralan, Handang ISIP, Handa Bukas. See you!
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Gising na! May online class ka pa.
Anong oras na ba? Oo, Nay! Gagilat na! Alas 7 na pala, sikat ng araw andyan na. Inaan ng sarili sa panibagong umaga. Sabay lumusal at nag-aantay.
Oh, kain ka muna, anak.
Ako'y talagang excited na. Auto-click agad sa link at ready for login na. Ayan! Connecting na! Good morning, sir! Di akalain kahit ganito ang sitwasyon natin sa pandemyang ito. Alam natin ang katotohanan, edukasyon ay may solusyon. Magpapatalo ka sa lahat kung may solusyon na nakaangat. Ano bang hinihintay? Halina at sumabay. Bubuhayin ang bukas, problema'y lilipas, kinabukas ay itaas. Handang isip, handang bukas.
Ma, paano yan? Isa niyo yung laptop natin. Anong gagamitin ni Bunso?
Okay lang yan, nakausap ko ng teacher niya, magmo-module na lang daw siya. Pwede niya pa rin pagpatuloy ang kanyang pag-aaral.
Ay, salamat! Buti nilang at may ibang pagpipilian. Itong araw-araw ng mga panibagong gawain. Bilang mga estudyante, kailangan naming intindihin. Naku, nawawala ang internet. Sir, present mo!
O sige na, galingan mo dyan ha. Tutulungan ko mga kapatid mo sagutan mga modules.
Buksan ang isipan, mabibigo pero hindi susuko. Alam natin ang katotohanan, edukasyon ay may solusyon. Magpapatalo ka sa lahat kung may solusyon na nakaangat. Ano bang hinihintay? Halina't sumabay, bubuhayin ang bukas. Problema'y lilipas, kinabukas ay itaas. Handang isip, handang bukas. Sa lahat, kinatatakutan ng bata't matanda. Kahit anong profesyon mo pa, basta malawang mag-isip, laging handa. Stay at home, work from home, is your normal. Wash your hands, sanitize para safe ka. Alam kong maraming diskarte ang mga Pinoy, di magpapakuligan pa ba? Matagal magaling at determinado, hindi susuko makamit ang tropeyo. Ano pa iyong estado sa buhay ay mananalo? Estudyante Pinoy ka, makakayanan natin to. Bubuksan ang isipan, mabibigo pero hindi susuko. Alam natin ang katotohanan, edukasyon ay may solusyon.
Oh, anak! Kumusta? Anong resulta?
Nay, sakit! Yes, Nay! Pasado ako! Magpapatalo sa lahat kung may solusyon na nakaangat. Ano bang hinihintay? Halina't sumabay! Halina't sumabay! Sisikatin ang araw, problema'y lilipas. Kinabukas ay itaas. Edukasyon sa Pilipinas, handang isip, handang bukas.